Hello and welcome to Miss Hannah Loves Grammar. In this video we'll be answering the question, what is a reflexive pronoun? So, a reflexive pronoun is often used when the object of a sentence is the same as the subject, because you know a sentence needs a subject, an object and a verb. Each personal pronoun has its own reflexive form for the scenario when the subject and the object are the same thing. So why not learn this grid and hit pause just so that you can make yourself familiar. First person would refer to myself. If I referred to you, I would mention the fact you're talking about yourself. If I'm thinking about something in the third person, I would refer to himself, herself, or itself. If I was thinking about we as a group of people, we could talk about ourselves. If I were thinking about second person plural, you'd talk about yourselves. And if I was considering they, well, the reflexive pronoun is themselves. Hit pause to get that grid in your head. So, can you remind yourself of the rules? Try with the following 3 examples to identify which word is the reflexive pronoun and what its function is. Why not hit pause if you need more thinking time? So, you'll notice in the first example, I am teaching myself grammar this year, what a noble cause that is, that the subject is I and the object of the sentence is still I, but we can't say I am teaching I grammar this year. Instead we use the reflexive pronoun myself. You'll notice that the second example is in the second person and it's addressing one person. It's saying, do you want to help yourself to a drink? Now because you, the person who is being spoken to, is the subject of the sentence, it's important that we understand they are also the object of the sentence, hence why it says yourself, because that is the second person reflexive pronoun. And finally, he found himself in detention. Well, he is the subject and the object of the sentence, and we wouldn't say he found he in detention. Instead, we use the reflexive pronoun himself. Why not put your reflexive pronoun knowledge to the test with each of the 4 sentences in blue and incorporate a reflexive pronoun into the sentence so it's absolutely clear that the subject and the object are the same in the sentence. Why not hit pause if you need thinking time? So, how did you do? In order to emphasize that she is both the subject and the object of our sentence, I would say she busily worked herself hard ahead of the exam. For sentence number 2, which is in the third person, I would say he applied himself to fix the dishwasher. For number 3, as opposed to saying I wish my teachers would behave well, I would say I wish my teachers would behave themselves. And finally, as opposed to saying yesterday we cooked dinner, I'm making it clear yesterday we cooked dinner for ourselves. I hope what's become clear to you across this video is that reflexive pronouns have one specific function. They identify that within a sentence, the subject and the object are the same person or people. And it makes it very clear for the reader or the speaker to identify and address who the subject and the object remain. Why not subscribe to Miss Hannah Loves Grammar for all things English, literary and grammatical?